Welcome back. A wide area network, or WAN, is a network that spans a large geographic area, connecting multiple local area networks. This could be across cities, countries, or even continents. WAN is designed to facilitate communication and data exchange over long distances. The WAN enables organizations to connect their offices, warehouses, factories, etc. Let's talk about some examples. You are a fashion company. You operate only within one country. You have 2 offices, 2 factories, and 4 stores. This is how your WAN will look like at a high level. This is typically a business-critical network provided by one internet service provider, or ISP for short, in your country. Let's move to the next example. You are the rail operator in your country. You have a WAN that contains the following locations: 500 stations, 20 administrative offices, and 10 yards. Your employees need to communicate constantly to ensure each journey is safe and on time. Given this is a mission-critical network, and you have the in-house resources and expertise, you decide to operate the network yourself rather than relying on an ISP. Many of your employees are on the move constantly, whether in the stations, along the tracks, in the yards, or simply driving the trains. You need a network that allows all kinds of communications. So your WAN will rely on both wired and wireless technologies to allow both stationary and mobile users to communicate. The third example is you are a well-established airline with operations and offices in more than 50 countries across the globe. You have 50 airport offices, 70 ticketing offices in the city, and you will need a WAN to allow efficient communication between your different locations. The network will look like this at a high level. This network is used for a variety of use cases. It's also a mix of different technologies, and it is subject to different regulations in each of the countries you are operating in. So a logical business decision here is to lease the network as a managed service from a service provider who has the skills and the presence in those countries. So, when we talk about WAN, the following characteristics are typically discussed. The geographical scope. WANs typically cover large areas, and they can extend across countries or even continents. They overcome the limitations of LAN by providing connectivity over a broader scale. They have lower data transfer rates compared to LAN, and the transmission speed can vary based on the type of the connection and the distance between connected locations. Resources sharing in WAN extends beyond individual offices. Organizations can share centralized resources such as databases, applications, and servers. For example, the airline with 50 offices worldwide would typically have 2 email servers only worldwide. This allows more efficient solutions. Reliability and redundancy-wise, due to the extensive geographical coverage of WAN, it has to incorporate redundancy measures to ensure reliability. Multiple communication links and backup connections would help maintain connectivity in case of a failure. I hope the examples discussed so far provide you with some insight on the use cases of WAN. But we can say that the main use cases anyway include the following: interconnected offices, because WAN enables the organization to connect their branch offices, headquarters, and remote locations. Centralized computing. An organization can benefit from centralized computing resources, hosting applications and servers at central location accessible to all the users of the WAN network. Data replication and backup. The WAN supports the replication and backup of data between geographically dispersed data centers, and this is crucial for disaster recovery and business continuity planning. Cloud and unified communications. The WAN provides connectivity to cloud servers, allowing organizations to leverage from cloud-based resources and applications. We will talk about cloud networking later in the course, but also WAN supports unified communication solutions, which enable real-time communication tools such as video conferencing and voice over IP across different locations. You probably use at least one of those solutions, like for example, Microsoft Teams, Cisco WebEx, or Zoom. That's all for this part on WAN. As we progress through the course, we will come across different WAN networks in our examples. Thank you and see you in the next lecture.